So, yep, guys, we are at PubMed. You need to just go to Google. I'm sure you must be knowing about it. Go to Google, type PubMed, then click the first link. Now you have to go to advanced. Now paste your term, that is your caffeine, and see, these are your boolean operators. You need to use and, add, with and, or not. See, now we have the only keyword is caffeine right now. We're not talking about coffee, you're talking about caffeine. So add it with and. Okay, so you select caffeine, all fields, added. Okay, now you need to add addiction. Okay, so addiction, and you need to end with and. So see, this is your boolean search. Now we added the boolean operators, that is your and this is your keyword caffeine and addiction. Just go and search. So you have 494 results right now. Okay, yeah, so these are your results. Now there are certain filters that are available, such as you just need to see the abstract or you want to see the full text. So I would suggest that while filtering, select the free full text. That's the best way. So your results are now less. And don't select an article type because we are doing review studies. Then yeah, okay, so just select these filters and see what are the results you're getting. I'll just change this to 100. Yep. Okay, so you see this study is there, the use and impact of cognitive enhancers among university students, a systematic review. So the study was done on students. So they're taking a lot of things. They're taking caffeine, vitamin B12, pyridoxine, B6. So they're using a lot of things. So you can see. And then there's a relationship that has been done on Lebanese medical student in Lebanon for caffeine addiction. Then you can read about it. Caffeine withdrawal and dependence, a convenience survey among addiction professionals. So you just read about it and select the titles what are important for your research, like related to your topic. The title, caffeine addiction in adolescent, okay, in adults. So whatever the topic is, just select the apt titles that are required from the search, and you'll be using this boolean search query. I'll send it on the group so that you can copy and paste and then directly search it on. But try doing it yourself and make sure that you do it like that only. So just start doing it. Start collecting your papers, and this is about PubMed. Okay, now do one thing. When you go and look for any data or any paper, just click on it and read the full text. Just first read the title and just see what they're doing in the, like, just go through the results and conclusion. So when you see the results and conclusion, you have whatever is done, just see is it relevant to you or not. If it's not, then discard it. If it is relevant, then go to full text and open it. And I would suggest that you download the PDF, so that's much better to keep it organized. Download the PDF, send it in the group so that everyone can have a look at it, and then you all can mutually decide whether you have to keep this paper or not. You all three can decide whether you want to keep this paper for your research or not. So like this, just download the PDF, send it in the WhatsApp group. So that's how you do it on PubMed. And then what else, where else you can do it? You can also go to Google Scholar. Go to Google Scholar. Yeah, so you go to Google Scholar. Here's Google Scholar. यहाँ पे you have to type caffeine, but here you don't need to have your key boolean operators because it's Google. Just write caffeine addiction. See, it comes. Okay, now you see you get a lot of results here. How many results? 57,000 results. So yeah, you can select a range, but I won't select or suggest you that you select a range and don't sort it by date. Yeah, but I would suggest that go through from the first 10 pages only. Just see all the first 10 pages, and later on, for after 10, just leave it. But for the first 10 pages, just see whether you are getting related content for your topic or not, and just select those papers, go to the link. For example, uh, see this one, the data on relationship between caffeine addiction and stress among Lebanese medical students in Lebanon. So this study was also available on PubMed. So you need to discard it because that this is a double, it's a duplicate data. So you have to skip it because you already got it from PubMed. So there's no need to include this one again. So like that. And see, there are certain animal based studies also. So if you see that animal based studies are there, so be very careful while using them, because at times animal based studies are not relevant in human studies and human reviews. So just be very careful, but you can mention that an animal based study was done on certain animal, and this was the result of that, all that. But you can do that, but be very careful of that. And see this one, I see this one is good. Caffeine addiction in high school youth. Okay, so just go to it, click on it. You see, you have the uh, abstract is here. Now at times you might not get the access to the paper. For example, this one is a paid article, so you won't be able to get it. So if I click get access, it tells you that you need to pay at times, and we are students, we don't have money to pay. What you will do, you will just go to SI Hub. Okay, now this is the DOI is like the identifier of that article. Okay, so it's an identifier. It's like your phone ka IMEI number hota na, वैसे it's like the identification mark or a link for your article, any article. So just copy it. Okay, now just go to SCI Hub, and it is like a tool where when you can't buy anything, then you just go and find a loophole. Just click paste it, just see whether it's available on the database or not, and yet yeah, it is available. So see, yeah, the whole article that was paid, now you get it for free. Save it, and yeah, you got the article. So you see, if you find any relevant data in this article, just include it, and if there's no relevant data for you, discard it. Simple. But I would suggest that when you think as an individual that this is relevant, send it in the group so that we all can have a look, and this then decide that whether this should be included or not, because this is the first time you all will doing all this. So it's always better to have an broader perspective. So add everyone, just add all the papers in the group, and after the data collection, we'll start sorting out which one should be included and which should not be included. So that's how you do your Boolean search. That's how you do your data search. And so this is just for your review, narrative review, but this is not the way we do for systematic review. This is just for your literature or narrative review. Simple, very simple to do, very easy to do, and anybody can do it. So in case you have any doubt, just ping me or complete your assignments on time. Okay.